What's good, everybody? GlitchBro23 here. Hey, yo, y'all know it's St. Patrick's Day today. This is a lucky day for Tupac fans, man. We got the original version all out. And here in a little bit, man, we finna be back on a Tupac grind. We finna be back on a Tupac grind. We got a few tracks right here, but man, in the future, and we're stacked for the future. We are like loaded. We're gonna have our second Tupac grind, and it's gonna be amazing, bro. It's gonna be good. What the heck? This video is blocked in my country. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But listen, man, if y'all guys are excited for the upcoming Tupac grind, be sure to hit that like button right now. We got the original version of All Out, which is also titled Die Slow, featuring Outlaws, man. So let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. I know y'all guys finna enjoy this. Y'all guys seem to really love these unreleased tracks from Pac.
Jay-Z. Hey yo, Assassin, give me one of them tracks.
What's that movie where the guy's like, oh, what's that movie? What's that movie where the guy's like, come out to play? What movie is that? That's what he's imitating right here.
Oh, hold the fuck. Jay-Z.
Maybe he says a genius. Maybe he says a genius. The Warriors. See, this is it. The Warriors. That's what it's called. The Warriors.
Hey yo,
play.
one of them tracks I can just ride on motherfuckers. Niggas talking about we can't rap.
Already, this is Jay and Marty.
Get it on, they like fucking night break. And Moby do it to these niggas. No motherfucking death. Come hella hot water, down the slow to reposes. Just another lost soul. Stuck calling Jehovah. Outlaw to the soul.
Just another lost soul calling you over. Calling you Hover. Come on, man. Hove. Come on.
Outlaw to the sofa, brandish my strap. Back like a cobra, I stay drunk cause I'm a madman. Whenever sober on a one-man mission. My ambition's to hold up the rap game while I pluck holes in niggas like donuts and steel. Down and down for all my soul.
He said I plug holes in you like donuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, listen, I really enjoy the original version or the released version of All Out. This has already got me way excited. We're 30 seconds in.
Like donuts and steel, down to die for all my soldiers. Like hillbillies, they don't feel me, so we fuse. Bring a war to the city with each breath, death before dishonor. Never let you swallow me, no apologies. Your honor, a general in war, I'm the first to bomb. With a squad of trusted killers, quick to move shit. Head of the arm, I'm similar to Saddam.
Yeah. Oh, he said I'm similar to Saddam. Oh, that's where he was going with that bar. But listen, man, do you hear the aggression in his voice? Do you hear like the vocal, like the vulgarness in his tone of voice right now? He's on his like Machiavelli type of stuff right here. He's on his Machiavelli type of anger with this one. Which, if you really think about it, the record label most likely didn't release these just because this would stir up way too much drama between Tupac or just Tupac's legacy and then East Coast rappers, honestly, because like what All Out was released on the Until the End of Time album. That was like in the 2000s when it was released, if I'm not mistaken. It was released after his death, but I mean, you know, like it wouldn't be right for Jay-Z and them to be Jay-Z, Mobb Deep to be bashing his career now that he's dead, you know? He can't defend himself now, so maybe that's also another reason they held some of these tracks back. But man, he's already going off in this one.
With a squad of trusted killers, quick to move shit. Head of the arm, I'm similar to Saddam. Sometimes I question Hussein, like being frantic for that last vein. Stuck in the game, I hit the scene like sandstorms. They transform, watch me, I take the figure up.
He said I hit the scene like a sandstorm. Oh my god. Oh my god. I believe he said sandstorm.
Sandstorms, they transform, watch me. Stuck in the game, I hit the scene like sandstorms. They transform, watch me. I take the figure of 30 niggas who all got me. While bitches wondering who shot me. No love, keep a grudge, shoot slugs like Muammar Gaddafi. Murder my friends, build a new posse. We taking shots of paparazzi, gonna fly now. Nigga like Rocky, you got a lot of nerve to play me. Another gay rapper, busting cats at Jay-Z. Instead of boy catcher, why y'all?
Man, this... If I didn't really dive into this, I would have never thought Tupac would have dissed Jay-Z. Like, I get that Jay-Z's East Coast and all that. I get that. But, like, when Jay-Z was coming up, he was somebody you don't mess with. Like, he had a legendary status coming up, too, you know? And I'm pretty sure when Jay looks back at it, like he knows Tupac's a legend, you know, like that their beef was probably like meaningless, you know. So it's wild.
Like Rocky, you got a lot of nerve to play me. Another gay rapper, busting cats at Jay-Z. Instead of boy catcher, why y'all caught up in the rapture? Still after me, I'm in Jamaica sipping daiquiris. No doubt, we used to have nothing.
He said Jamaica, but y'all hear like how people believe that he's like in Iraq just hiding. He's still alive and he's just hiding. Just hearing that's what that made me think of. This is a long verse, and this is how most of the Tupac tracks work, especially when they're featuring Outlawz. After his passing, you know, he gets like a long first verse, and then Outlawz comes in, do their verses. But then I would assume the hook for this track's about to be the same.
No doubt, we used to having nothing, then grabbing something and busting. Wanted to be the thug nigga, then my old man wasn't. I can't tour field catching cases, litigation, niggas play hating, got me crooked in all 50 states. I'm screaming death row, throw my west side, ain't no thing. We was raised off drive-by, brought us to bang. We claim mob, MOB, if you be specific. We control all cash from Atlantic Pacific. And get this, I'm going to kill when I build with this live spot. Father, how the hell did I survive these 5 shots? Live it up or give it up.
Father, how did I survive these 5 shots? The shooting that happened before he released Me Against the World. That's wild, man. Hey, when we were painting this house, I literally only listened. There was maybe a few times I wasn't, but I literally listened from Tupac Lives Now all the way until the Machiavelli album. Like, while we were painting this house and everything. It was incredible. There were so many tracks that should have been one of my best at Tupac lists. And then listening to that Machiavelli album, I listened to that maybe like 5 times while we were here. That's a solid album. That's another solid album. That really is. There were a couple, I'm not going to lie, there were like 1 or 2 filler tracks on there, but I mean, it was still a very solid album.
With this live spot, Father, how the hell did I survive these 5 shots? Live it up or give it up. And like demons, late night, hear them screaming. We going all out. Money clutching, bail out the murder, hand post rush.
Okay, so no hook. No hook. Okay, who we coming in with? Who's coming in? Yaki Gaddafi? I don't know how to say these dudes' names still. I'm not even gonna cap with you. We got Gaddafi, we got Idi Amin, Castro, Napoleon. Dang, so we don't get the hook until the very end? That's crazy. Alright, what do the Outlaws have to say?
Kept tilted to the side on the lean out the ride bustin'. Outlaws enforce the secrets of war, but won't abuse it. Burn and bury my burners with my dead buddies when I use it. Give a fuck about later. Shots warm through the equator. Step to you traitor. Shots biting through your bones like alligator. Paying my dues. Looking for miscellaneous infamous crews. Old ladies sing the blues, leave them smoking from their shoes. Now with my everywhere.
He said old ladies smoke. Old ladies sing the blues while they be smoking shoes? What? What? Smoking from their shoes, yeah. Alright, so we got EDI and then Castro. What the heck is it? Oh, okay, so they just split it up. EDI, then Castro, gotcha.
Old ladies sing the blues, leave them smoking from their shoes. Now with my every waking moment, I'm on a quest to be better. Yeah, position myself to prosper, stay prepared for whatever. But at times I slip slightly, shit I ain't afraid to admit it. Too long off that Novocaine, life getting too hard to live it. And I'm just a smidgen past my teenage years into adulthood. Now I ride with G's, finally knowing myself good, and it felt good.
He said, back in my teenage years, I didn't know what I was doing. Now that I'm riding with my G's, I feel pretty good, you know? Come on, man. Come on. Man, one thing about Outlaws, I love how different they really are. Like, personally for me, I'm still confused on who they are. And I'm kind of contradicting myself, but they all have such different voices. You know, so like if you're growing up with Tupac and listening to Outlaw's Asylum, you would be able to easily know who each member is, you know? Like I still struggle with it because I just haven't seen a lot. I don't know whose faces they are, I don't know what voices match each verse, you know, like. But I mean, they all have different voices. They all have unique voices to make it like to where you'll notice them as individual artists, you know.
Now I ride with G's, finally knowing myself good, and it felt good when I was young. When playtime's over, Edie head, take this gun, nigga. So I piss cold blood, shit, hot liquor out my liver. Smoke like a tailpipe, and right when I'm bitter, all my life.
Smoke like a tailpipe and right out my liver. Oh my. Oh, smoke out like a tailpipe. I don't think I've ever heard that before. That's come on, man. Come on. That's clever. I don't care who you are. That's clever. That's clever right there. Smoke like a tailpipe and right when I'm bitter. He said liver last time. We got Napoleon after this.
Shit, hot liquor out my liver. Smoke like a tailpipe and right when I'm bitter. All my life I've been considered a downright dirty nigga. From when daddy knocked mama swap pop the last drop from the lid. Tell me get a worm hell. Plus in hell I give him more. And bail out of jail. Screaming fuck the po-po. When I'm take daddy nut. From a simple fuck to multi-million-dollar luck. But I think it's time to grab all pistols. Wear them shits in the air. Celebrate outlaw living, nigga. I wouldn't be here. Losing to me the shit's a family reunion. And the hell with a peace treaty. Never call it cause it went and beat me my wallet.
He said to hell with a peace treaty. Oh, dude, this is too fire. This is too fire, man. Like, how do these tracks... I just want to know, how do these tracks actually get released? Like, look at this, look at this. Look at Genius real quick. We'll go back to Genius real quick. I know y'all guys probably hate me doing this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. How the heck do I get rid of... There we go. Look at this. Look at all these tracks unreleased over here. And the worst part is... Like, these, you can find almost every single one of these tracks on YouTube. Like, how do they get leaked? How do they honestly get leaked? That's what's crazy, man. That's crazy. So we got literally Napoleon and Young Noble and then Pac on the hook.
Cause it went and beat me my wallet. Be as empty as the day I got started. 12 shots in my block and left my niggas departed. It's a shame that these slave vultures niggas go hard. In a dirty world where only God know your death can call it. We thug down, no cut. Outlaws rushing, royal flood, bomb world kicking dust. Out in Cali, but I ain't into much. Make it pay, state to state. And J to CA. Some cowards stuck to wait and turn feminine like Michelle A. Niggas change.
He said they turn feminine like Michelle A. Miss Michelle A. Hey, if y'all remember, oh snap, he could be referencing Dre. He could be referencing Dre, honestly. Cause wasn't Dre part of that group, World Class Wrecking Crew, with Michelle A? Or they did a song with Michelle A? Is that what he's referencing right there?
You flood, bomb world kicking dust. Out in Cali, but I ain't into much. Make it pay, state to state. And J to CA. Some cowards stuck to wait and turn feminine like Michelle A. Niggas change their...
Yeah, he could definitely be talking about Dr. Dre right there. Oh. Oh. Eazy-E called him out on the same stuff, didn't he? Didn't Eazy-E call Dre out on that same, part too? Back in his younger days, for those who don't know, Dr. Dre back in his younger days, he was part of like a boy band called World Class Wrecking Crew before he was with NWA, and I believe they did have a song with Michelle Lay. This was like early 80s, I think. This was like I said, this was before NWA days. But then obviously there was the beef between Dr. Dre, or just a beef between the members of NWA in general. And Dr. Dre and Eazy-E kind of had their own thing. Dre first dissed Eazy with Dre Day, and Eazy responded back with real motherfucking G's. So, and he in that diss he actually mentions Dr. Dre's younger days.
Some cowards felt the weight and turned feminine. Like Michelin, niggas change their whole style when the outlaws coming a million miles and thugging young no. I keep a buzz of rugged rapture. Capture this fucking style that I master. Bring a terminal disaster. Hit you up when I pass. Us, the first to bust. Who do we trust? I'm from Mob Deep and Jay-Z. Dead in the dust. I told you punks that I was after Biggie. You got involved, now we about to bust on all y'all. We going all out.
I should have said this from the start, but this is basically Tupac's Hit 'Em Up against Jay-Z and Mobb Deep. Specifically Jay-Z. Like, this is what this is right here. This is the Jay-Z version of Hit 'Em Up. The Jay-Z diss of Hit 'Em Up. That's what this is. Oh my god. He said, y'all guys know I was going for Biggie, but then y'all had to get involved too. Which is what he was basically saying at the end of Hit 'Em Up. He was saying, y'all guys started running y'all's mouth, I gotta come for all of y'all. Come on, man.
Us, the first to bust. Who do we trust? I'm from Mobb Deep and Jay-Z. Dead in the dust. I told you folks that I was after Biggie. You got involved, now we about to bust on all y'all. Going all out. Us, the first to bust.
That is a completely different hook.
I'm from Mobb Deep and Jay-Z. Dead in the dust. I told you folks that I was after Biggie. You got involved, now we about to bust on all y'all. We going all out. Us, the first to bust. Who do we trust? I'm from Mobb Deep and Jay-Z. Dead in the dust. I told you punks that I was after Biggie. You got involved, now we about to bust on all y'all. West Side, West Side, Outlaws, Death Row, Machiavelli and Durham, Big Dick Outlaws, the criminal death.
Hey, he said Machiavelli the Dawn. So this is another cut track from the Machiavelli album, from the Don Illuminati. This is another cut track. Man, that would have been the perfect album for this track. It would have been, man. And bro, y'all didn't tell me how heat the second reply was. Bomb First, that was the first track off of the Machiavelli album. That was some heat. Like, I kid you not, I knew that was going to be on my Best of Tupac playlist. On my first listen. That was way too much heat for an intro. That may be one of Pac's like strongest intro songs.
How you gonna be Hawaiian? West Side, tough ass mob next year. Still my memory ain't bad. You about the biz, bang, yeah. My flow, your little young ass juvenile delinquent. Bang, bang, yeah. Slow Biggie, bang, slow puffer, bang, yeah. Rob the game, no need to explain. You die slow, die slow, die.
That's why it's called Die Slow too, I guess.
Die slow. My label, the notorious untouchable Death Row.
That's wild, man. That was wild, man. That man. Oh, man. That was. Man, that was way too much, man. When people say that Hit 'Em Up is the greatest diss track of all time, they haven't heard this. Hey, this is up there now. This is up there, definitely, for sure. Well, listen, man, y'all guys let me know if y'all really enjoyed that one. Dude, That was way too much heat. That was way too much heat on that one. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share this with more Tupac fans, Machiavelli, whoever y'all want to call it, Outlaws. Y'all let me know what else y'all guys want to see. Like I said, we finna be on our Tupac grind here in a little bit. We got a couple tracks in the next few days, but then we're literally gonna be doing Tupac reactions. I believe this is actually a Tupac feature over here, Richie Rich. I believe that's a Tupac feature, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all let me know. Other than that, I'm gone, y'all.